Motor vessel El Conquistador. The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Dependable seized her on the 18th of April 2004 with 4,840 pounds of marijuana with a street value of $10 million. Coast Guard cutter Dependable was a 210-foot medium endurance cutter, and she was homeported out of Cape May, New Jersey. And she did fisheries law enforcement patrols in the North Atlantic and drug and migrant interdiction in the Caribbean. And her patrols usually lasted 6 to 8 weeks. And on this occasion, 18th of April 2004, we were operating down in the Mona Pass, which is in between the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. And we came across the El Conquistador, and it was an easy bust. Our boarding team rolled up on her, and I'll put a picture in right now for you to see. And as you can see, it's a small boat, so all these bales were just right there in plain sight, easy to see. Not like the $274 million worth of cocaine we seized off the Mary Hill, which I'll link of that video here in the description. I mean, it took us, I think it was like going on 12, 14 hours before we finally found the cocaine on there. But back to the motor vessel Conquistador. And I detail that story, the Miss Mary Hill, and this one, and a bunch of others in my book, Count on Us, Coast Guard Cutter Dependable. It's about my tour on there from 2003 to 2005. And it covers a bunch of drug busts, a bunch of migrant interdiction operations down the Caribbean, and some fisheries and search and rescue patrols up in the North Atlantic. But back to the motor vessel El Conquistador. Yeah, so the drugs are plain to see, and like I said, you can see that it was a small vessel. So there was 5 people on board, and we detained them and brought them back over to Dependable. And I'll link a picture right now of us bringing them over and the suspects on the fantail. And once they were secured, we started bringing the bales over, and I'll put a picture in here of us bringing the bales over and stacking them up on the fantail. And once we had the suspects secured, and all the marijuana over on the Dependable, took the vessel in tow, and the next day we pulled into San Juan, Puerto Rico, and turned everything over to the Drug Enforcement Agency there, and then went back out on patrol, and added another sticker to Dependable's drug bus up near the bridge, and I'll post a picture of that here at the end. Coast Guard cutters traditionally, when they do a drug seizure, will post a sticker up near the bridge wing, where all our ribbons and awards are. So this was a $10 million marijuana bust, 484 pounds on motor vessel El Conquistador, and another sticker for Dependable.